Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to another weekly episode, another weekly offering of the Interconnected-ness, a weekly oracle series. All right, you all, this is for the week of November 21st through November 27th. All right, you all, please remember to thumbs up this video, send and share this video out. People who make you feel good. People who allow you to continue growing and blossoming into the person that you are destined to be. Send it with those groups, organizations, and people. All right, you all. Please remember to subscribe, and turn on your ringer so that you can hear when those messages are being dropped, you all. All right. Please remember to come on over to the Playful platform at Patreon, on over to the Memory Astrologer side, you all. And please remember, if y'all want to send some donations, the link to the Linktree link is in the description box below. But also the link to the Amazon wishlist is down there. If you would like to read any of the Patreon freebies, Patreon notes, you can always click the Patreon link and just scroll down. Scroll down. All right, you all. To start this message, please do your 3 deep cleansing breaths in from your nose. Remember the belly breaths, and slowly out your mouth. To be open, to be ready, and to be aware of this weekly message. So, I am actually going to start with almost an oracle girl, an affirmation card. And I feel like we really, when like you've been in a tough situation, you're like, I just want to hear good things. I just need like some upliftment, some awareness, but also, when you like been in a situation for a very long time and it's like, oh my goodness, like this is clarity. And you finally go outside and the fresh cold air hits you because you've been in an environment that's not well ventilated, that isn't, open to progression. I just see like this stuffy environment and like you got your coat on, so you're already a little hot, already a little tense, already a little emotional, already a little, what's the word? Irritated. Oh, that's the word. A little irritated. So when we're like that, remember to unzip your coat. Remember my mama would say, you need to take that coat out because you were inside. But also, it allows you to be mindful and be present in the moment, because when you get out into that new environment, when you have this new clarity, when you have this new awareness, it's a shock, it's an awe, and it's a feel good. Let's be open to be aware, to feel these feelings, to allow our body to speak to us, for us, girl, speak to us. So we can like understand it, but also so we can start labeling some of these feelings. To be self-aware, we gotta be mindful about the feelings that come up. The feelings that we know about, the feelings we don't know about. Situations that can, like start a domino effect. So yeah, we need to just be mindful about these things. But yeah, when you come outside and it's like, oh my goodness, like I had my coat on this whole time. It's like, oh, a sigh of relief. I don't know. You might feel a little lost because so much is going on. Take your breath. Take your breath. You are not lost. You are not lost. It's just about seeing situations, being aware, being joyful, having trust and faith in yourself and in other situations. I like this because the whole time it leads into the full, like, I feel like every story low-key can lead into the full, the awareness of new adventure, new journey awaits us. But it's a journey of the mind, the growth of the mind. Might be a little fixed. Also, that domino effect pops up. Another situation, I don't want to say triggers, but like activates another situation. Yes, there it goes. Activates another situation. An activator. Huge sigh of relief. Release your shoulders. We have shoulder tension this week. It's like we're like this. Oh, release your shoulders. We are restoring up all this emotion in our neck. And how are we communicating and speaking and expressing ourselves? Because we're storing all this in here. Are we doing any Any downward dogs positioning to stretch out our shoulders? What are we doing to alleviate some of this? Also, are we being aware of it? Yeah, we being aware of it. Somebody might have like inflamed shoulder, inflamed area, like probably nervine, a nerve. Yeah, how much are we mindful of our energy? Are we mindful of our energy? Okay, we got a couple cards that fell. Look at this, all this green, all this grounding, all this I forgive myself and I release. But let's read it. The first card that was reversed, it says, all is well in my world, and it's reversed. So what really is this? How can we be aware of what's going on in our world? How can we be aware of what's going on in our environment? How can we be aware of our own engagements, our own desires, our own schedules? Are our schedules overlapping? Do we feel like we're constantly running? How can we like implement more times of like relief, more times of release, more times of rest? It says, everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good would come. I am safe. So it's that changing of the perspective, that mind. I love a sidestep. I absolutely love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. Chef kiss. We're doing this. It might be some hesitation because of the amount of like things that one is accomplishing. But I want us to be mindful about, our own deadlines. How can we assist with deadlines or work with deadlines? But also, let's be proud of how far we've came. Let's also be very mindful of our energy and how we're engaging our bodies and nurturing our bodies and giving our bodies the nourishing. So drink more water, stretching. Yeah, that neck, that ankles, our feet, we need to really stretch. We need to really implement like a self-care routine strictly on our neck, strictly on like working and stretching our neck, communicating, expressing ourselves. Maybe that could look like communicating to ourselves in the mirror, but too far. It says it's only a thought and the thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have more insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. What does that look like, willing to change and grow? That means, using the previous awarenesses, experiences, wisdoms that you learned, through your life, that you learned from other people. But just you're using life experiences to your benefit to allow you to grow better environments, more progressive environments. Environments that's really nourishing the person that you are, but the person that you're growing into. How can you be more nurturing than the person that you're growing into? That inner child that has held as the inner people, the inner awarenesses of all you and all that you've experienced. How can you give yourself more compassion? I heard in my head, leeway. It says, it's reversed, my bad. It's not reversed, but it's upright, but the back of the deck. Back of the card. Okay. So it says, I now create a wonderful new job. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love, in a wonderful location, and earning good money, period. Next card. And there was the other one that was sidestep but facing the other way. So we see that this is a step. We see that this is a process that we have to go through. A process that gives us experiences that we can remold and redefine as lessons, as tools to our toolbox. It says, sidestep. It says, I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. I like this because both cards are red, which means that is our confidence within ourselves. That is our awareness of ourselves. That's actually maybe our connection back to ourselves, our connection to our inner child, our connection into our inner divine, our inner desires, our inner passions. This may also be like reconnecting to like the sensual being within you. So with this, we know that it's a constant step of awareness, vulnerability, but also a more step of being courageous, finding and summoning your inner strength. It says, I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. Period. Come on, last two. Upright. And this orange, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, sacral. Come on, being the awareness and connecting the awareness. Wait. I'm also thinking a little bit of solar plexus as well. Like using your body and the connection of like higher consciousness within yourself. So that's getting to know the inner parts, the inner depths of you. Lineage work, you feel me? Like parent relationship, sibling relationship. This is a lot. I like this. This is really prepping us for that moon that's coming on the November 23rd. And those notes will be posted on Patreon on the Memory Astrologer side. So it says, loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. It says, my heart is open and I allow my love to flow freely. I love myself. I love others and others love me. We need to incorporate more oranges, drinks, colors. Orange, reds, and greens. Orange, reds, and greens. Orange, reds, and greens. Okay? Last card. And it's what? Orange, red, and green. Look at this. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And it says, I open new doors to life. I love how this is the ending, because through this experience, a new possibility, the Fool, is here. A new journey, because we allowed it. We stepped into it. We are open to it. It says, I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. Back of the deck. Orange, reds, and greens. Let's go. Let's go. It says, I turn every experience into an opportunity and it's a sidestep. So what does that look like? How can we review our perspectives? How can we change our minds? How can we redefine our perspectives? Maybe we're thinking from, a very limited perspective, and it's leaving us many possibilities of growth, many possibilities of tools that we're not even seeing. So maybe if we readjust our vision, readjust our plans, readjust and find out why we really feel this way. Why was somebody, trying to give me help and I say no? Why we really do that? Each problem has a solution. All experiences, are opportunities for me to learn and to grow. I am safe. So here it's all about building safeness for yourself, but maybe building and defining more safe approaches that involves the individual that you're growing into, but also the changing needs of you. When you was 12, you feel me? You knew you was really into Power Rangers, and right now you're not really into Power Rangers like that. You into doing other things. So how can you assist in helping that 12-year-old in you who like Power Rangers as well, but also the person who you are right now, who wanna, I don't know, almost in my head say go make a pot roast. So because of these many ideas, that's not taken away from you. It's really just adding into the unlimited, multifaceted, multi-universal person that you are, people that we are. All right, girl, that's the card. Okay, so the red joker was reversed. And I'm only thinking that the red joker is reversed. I was about to say the codependent awareness of oneself right now. But that's because we haven't even seen our own awareness of ourselves, our many faceted awarenesses and growths of ourselves. And to be hesitant like this is to just be unaware of oneself, unaware of one's values. And when we're like this, we might be overspending. We might be overgiving or overcompensating in our relationships. Maybe sticking in situations that really doesn't best serve us into who we really are. Because the Joker is here is like, unlimited child, father, mom, instinct, awareness. It's really the unlimited version. And it's here, it's saying Two of Hearts. Maybe we need to reconnect to ourselves. Maybe we need to redefine and re-honor and redevelop our gift within ourselves. Maybe we need to see the gift in the situation, which is ourselves, which is the lessons which is who we are. We've grown that. We've went through these lessons. We've accomplished and start modifying these two steps, these two opposing factors. If we modify them and to connect them, maybe can change our perspectives regarding two situations, regarding the collaboration of ourselves, regarding the collaboration of who we are, what we like, and who we are growing into. This is a re-collaboration with self. There needs to be a re-collaboration with self. And maybe if there is like I want to say a separation, but it's not like really separation. Like people get 7, 9, yeah. You know what? Okay, like slut. What's this? 6. Yeah. People have mixed values, and it's just like, but the mixed values allowed you to have that path awareness be illuminated that you would have never realized. And now it's just like, from these experiences, from these choices, from these decisions, how can you remold them, reuse them, recycle them, redefine them to the person you are, the people you are, the groups that you attain, the partnerships that you want, the things that you connect to. When we do this, it allows us to really redefine ourselves. Is this really worthy to me? Is this really useful to me? I like this. I like this because it teaches us how to be in flow. It also teaches us money restriction. It also teaches, boundaries about our money, boundaries about ourselves, boundaries about, our receptiveness within relationships, within partnerships, within viewpoints, within habits, within ways of relating. It allows us to redefine our own personal values, to be honest, as an individual, to allow us to really grow. I really like this. This is really about growth, like internal growth, group growth, values growth, soul's growth. King of Clubs. I like this desire growth. Allow you to collaborate better. Also, King of Clubs, be mindful of how you engage and think. Also, this might be a very sociable week. Just be mindful of how we are engaging this week, how we are perceiving, and the goals that we are setting and striving. All right, you all, I love you all so very much, and I will see you all next week.